Hey everybody, and welcome to an episode of ToadySP's BS Words, the series where I look at a word I'm seeing used often and decide to call it out for some BS. Today, the guilty party we're going to be looking at is none other than parasocial, a word that Microsoft Word assumes is a typo because it's a recently used word. Everyday Health defines parasocial relationships as those you may have with a celebrity or other high-profile figure you don't actually know in real life, but you still have feelings about. Let's cut to the chase and go straight into the semantics before I start criticizing the word and its concept itself. In its most basic form, there is nothing wrong with the concept of parasocial relationships. I would describe it as being like a scenario where someone reads a tabloid magazine about Will Smith's secret, and then they approach Will Smith, and they're like, "It's alright, Will buddy, your secret's safe with me." And meanwhile, Will has no idea who this person is. This person's talking to Will like he knows Will, but he and Will haven't actually met before. This person does not know Will Smith. So far, so good. We've all seen that person. We've all seen that guy who goes on the Twitch stream and donates to the female Twitch streamer and says, "One day we'll be together." And he legitimately thinks he has a chance when we all know that will never ever happen. So why is the word BS? Why is parasocial BS? Well, because everyone is using it fucking wrong. People in positions of authority, internet celebrities, real celebrities, politicians, they all love the idea of parasocial relationships. They love it because they know they can use it as a defense mechanism to ward off any criticism. Example: YouTuber uploads video making embarrassing statement with the supposed intention of gauging their audience's feedback. Up next, more than half of the people in the comments aren't happy and criticize the video and the YouTuber. People start calling the angry commenters parasocial. And as you can see, we've arrived at the bullshit. Let me ask you a question. How much do you really have to know somebody to criticize them? You would think after 20 solid years of the internet being used from the 2000s to the 2010s, on a social level, people would be used to the idea of people online criticizing the things that other people willingly choose to disclose online. But no. In the 2020s, this is apparently a new concept. If you don't like what someone's saying, it doesn't affect you, bruh. Why would you care if it doesn't affect you? Why would you harass somebody if what they're doing has no impact on you, bruh? You should go outside. You should seek sunlight. Touch grass. So in other words, just don't use the internet, is apparently the moral. Don't go on the internet and care about anything. Don't invest any amount of time caring about stuff on the internet. You know, it's kind of based. The mistake you made was assuming the degree in which someone has to care to criticize someone on the internet. Criticizing people on the internet and saying mean things to them is like playing darts. It's all for the fun of it at the end of the day. I mean, how long does it really even take to type a single sentence mean comment? Almost no time at all. It takes very, very little time to write a YouTube comment. Even going as far as putting the effort into making a video and responding to someone, you underestimate the amount of caring someone has to have in order to do that. Because these are standard, acceptable behaviors that have been long established as being acceptable online for over 2 decades. I am so sick of these people on the internet in the 2020s who don't know how the internet works. Let me describe to you the relationship that most people have with a content creator on the internet. Blank space. Just leave it blank. Because they simply don't have one. Most people online, they don't see human being. They see content creator and they see content. That is the only relationship that they see. They see, you are providing me with entertainment. When you say mean things to someone on the internet, you aren't harassing someone. Like, you're saying mean things to some fucking name on the internet. You don't even know if they're real. And nobody loves the concept of parasocial relationships and loves to use it as a shield to defend themselves more than liberal content creators who embody the ultimate form of a parasocial relationship through their use of cancel culture, in which they destroy people's entire livelihoods over politics. But hey, it's not parasocial if it's stopping hate, right? It's not hate if it's stopping other hate, right? Now hold on there, Toady. I hear you saying, why are you singling out the liberals? The fucking conservatives do this shit too. Okay, fair point. But here's the thing. Conservatives don't have the mindset that people can just live however they want to live, and as long as it's not hurting anybody, it's fine. You see, that is a mindset that is unique to liberals. It is a unique mindset, and here's the problem with it, is that it is not a realistic expectation to expect everybody on the internet to be cool with your lifestyle. The internet is not a safe space for you to divulge every single aspect of how you live your life, because the internet happens to contain multiple different cultures of different people from all over the world, and some of them are not accepting of certain ideas or certain identities or certain viewpoints that you might have. You should always assume when you are presenting a real aspect of your life or your identity on the internet that someone is not going to be fond of it. Stating again, the internet is not a safe space. Even when I make this video, I am anticipating that someone will not be happy with what I have to say. And that's why liberals always love falling upon the parasocial crutch. They love falling upon that crutch because they're just like, well, if it's not affecting you, then why do you bother spending the time caring about it? Why aren't you going out and self-improving and stuff, as if they are? And it's like, I don't know, maybe I have empathy. Maybe I actually care about something aside from just my own personal self. Maybe I have like this idea, or maybe I have the right to feel or express that I'm disappointed in someone when they have an opinion or they make a decision that I don't approve of. And that's not even factoring in all of the hypocrisy. The hypocrisy of how the parasocial card is pulled comes down to the act of pulling it. If anybody other than a content creator calls the other people in the comment section parasocial for caring about the opinions or life decisions of another person that they don't know, then they are acting in hypocrisy because now they themselves are in a parasocial relationship with the commenters that they're criticizing. And this goes for those commentary YouTubers too that talk about people criticizing another YouTuber. If you call those people parasocial just because they're talking about this guy and his decision and all this stuff, you are being parasocial to them! You are being parasocial to them! You are doing what you are actively accusing them of doing. You are wasting your own time and you are making a video criticizing them! Only a creator or a celebrity in this situation can call out like a commenter or someone criticizing them on having a parasocial relationship with them. But hey, why would they do that? Because after all, you'll never see them do that when it's a positive relationship, right? You'll never see a YouTube creator tell people, don't comment on my videos. Because they love it when parasocial relationships yield positive results. The comments, they feed the algorithm and they bring more attention to the video. You'll never see an e-girl streamer on Twitch tell her stalker fan to stop donating thousands of dollars of rent money because that's a parasocial relationship she happens to really like. In the end, the word parasocial is an overused term that only serves to further show the sad reality of how that in 2020, a lot of people started using the internet after never actively having used it, which just seems insane to me. These people were forced to come online during the pandemic, and they've completely ruined the entire culture of the internet because they come on and they're just fucking stupid. Now people getting their daily dose of internet drama, they're all basement dwellers, but hey, it's okay when the fucking, these people, like, they're talking about, like, the Will Smith Oscar slap. An obviously staged publicity stunt. That's completely reasonable to talk about. This could be the topic of debate for a series of 3 months in real life. Just the water cooler debate for months, and it's fine, and it's normal. But the moment that an internet celebrity has drama, whoa guys, better not touch that one. You wouldn't want to be called parasocial, would you? Now we get to the end of the video where I introduce a new word. A word I've come up with. Today, since the word parasocial seems to unfairly benefit internet celebrities, I've decided to come up with a word that turns the tables a little bit. And this word I've come up with is name shielding. You ever notice that internet celebrities will do this, where all of a sudden they're no longer Ego Raptor or iDubbbz, they're Aaron Hansen and Ian. That's name shielding. The act of an internet celebrity using their real name to ward off criticism following their success. Oh, I'm not GamerGuy69 anymore. I'm Jack. And as Jack, I'm a real person. So you better not criticize my life choices that I publicly choose to disclose on the internet. After all, you wouldn't want to come off as parasocial. That's going to be enough for the video today. See you next time on BS Words when I play Rally X. Some of you guys knew me back when I made edgy content as GamerGuy69, but now that I have over 4 million subscribers, I've decided that that content back then isn't really who I am now. It's very hurtful. I am now Jack. I'm Jack Lozano, 34th Street, New Jersey, Hanford. IP address 757.